Wolfie says player killing, or PK, is covered in more detail in the social studies training. At higher levels, many players make a career out of player killing as it provides endless variety and challenge. No encounter with another player is ever quite the same. Each player trains their stats and abilities differently, and the strategy to fight another player can vary greatly based on their class and subclass versus your own. Player killing is not for everyone, but there are several ways to test your skills against others without actually killing them. The war zone is an area where groups of players can fight each other without any penalties for losing. There are guild wars, race wars, clan wars, and free-for-all genocide wars. See Help Warfare for more information. You do not automatically see warfare messages. Type No War to turn them on if you have not done so already. You can also challenge other players one-on-one in a penalty-free environment using the duel system. See Help Duel for more information on this. Finally, there are some rooms in Aardwolf that are considered combat maze rooms. Players can fight each other in these rooms without any restrictions. There are no penalties for dying. Warfare is a feature added to Aardwolf in which players can fight each other in wars. These wars can be declared by an immortal, other players, or at random intervals, and takes place in a self-contained area. During a war, no death penalties are incurred. If you are slain, you are returned to Aylor with no experience loss, no equipment loss, and your hit points and mana are restored to full. If you win, you gain a small spell up as a prize. The rules of warfare are simple: kill or be killed. Grouping with any level is allowed during a war. Using healing potions or pills during combat in the war zone is considered cheating, because victory would then depend on who could afford the most healing items. Eating such items between fights within the war zone is allowed, however. Players in Aardwolf have the ability to challenge each other to a duel in a private room, away from interference. Deaths in the dueling area do not count as real deaths, as no loss occurs. Your total duels won and lost can be seen in your Who Is page. Other players viewing your Who Is will only see the wins and not the losses. To see duel messages, use the duel command, which toggles that channel on or off. The numbers displayed in the messages on this channel are the player's number of tiers, morts, levels, and train stats. You may also see a history of recent duels, up to the last 100, by typing Challenge History. This will show the combatants' statistics as well as who won and lost. Players who are willing to fight in duels can be found in Who Duel. You may toggle whether or not you wish to show on this list by typing No Challenge. Those who do not wish to participate will show in Who No Duel. Who In Duel will show people who are currently fighting. As we can see, there are quite a few people who are prepared to duel. 130 of them, in fact, online right at this particular moment. No one, however, is currently having a duel. The combat maze is a place where you can take out your aggression on other players without the worry of war costs, death penalties, or restrictions on potions, spell-ups, or other tactics. A large multi-room combat maze is located near the Temple of Stupid in eastern Aylor. Simply sleep to enter the combat maze. Clans may also set up a combat maze within their public halls. You can identify a room flagged as a combat maze by the large red sea maze flag that shows after the room name and in the exits command. It is illegal to purposely lead someone into a combat maze or any other PK situation. However, if you have wandered into such a place on your own, you are free game for anyone else that wanders in, so beware. If you are looking for a private challenge against another player, see Help Duel.